I was a pretty hopeless person. I was a drug addict. I was an atheist. My entire life I've fought the idea of this. So I actually met Matthew. It was staying here one night, and we had probably a 6-hour conversation.
It was a discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah.
In which we both had our argument points, mine towards a non-belief system, his towards faith. But that was remarkable because he was one of the first people I met that had better arguments than I did. So it was really interesting. Thought that a lot of things were gained on knowledge, because I always thought knowledge was the most important thing. God's love and grace, it's totally different. It's an entire new way of looking at things. So I used again, and things started to not go right. I was living downtown. Matt continued to reach out. He was really the only person that knew I wasn't doing well and still had something to do with me. Most people, my family included, had given up, and they had good reason to. I had never shown them anything other than selfishness. I would lie to gain things. Eventually, as what happens, I got arrested. And Matt was there to pick me up. He still loved me. I didn't understand why, and I knew that's because he was tapping into God's grace, because that ability to love somebody who doesn't even love themselves can only come through God. So he loved me anyway, along with Lisa and other people here, Eddie, Marilyn, people that I started to meet through the church. And in the middle of all that, full-blown active addiction is when I finally came to find Christ. It was in my apartment. We prayed. I asked him to enter my heart, and I made the decision that I was going to start saying yes to spiritual questions and trying to figure things out instead of just immediately turning them down. I ended up going to a rehab. I got clean. I came back to Valpo, started coming and attending church again, and I was invited to get baptized out in Lake Michigan. That was an awesome experience. And then I was asked to go to this thing called the Great Banquet, which is a spiritual retreat, a Christian retreat, because those arguments I had for atheism were still in my head, and they're still here today. It's what's in my heart now that's different. But I kept praying for deeper faith, and then I went to this banquet, and we did some things there, and I got to experience a community and a love and all these things, and we had this thing called the dying moment, which was through communion, in which I would say what I wanted to die, and you would pray it onto your piece of bread, and then somebody would take your dying moment and take their communion from yours, and you would take somebody else's. I felt a feeling that day that I can't deny, and I can't say wasn't real, and it was a life-changing thing. I agreed that I would start doing discipleship with Matt. That was another yes to something I would have never done. So we started going through the Bible every Sunday, and now I've been doing that for months. Through Christ, all things are accomplished, and I know that in my heart I can deny those thoughts, I can change those thoughts, and I really embarked on doing that, and that's what I'm up here trying to explain to people.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
Dude, awesome. I just, absolutely.